Radiation from the Fukushima nuclear meltdown in Japan has crossed the ocean and has landed close to North America. The gift from Japan.
It keeps on giving.
Radiation contaminating across every nation, levels manipulated. Man, they steady raising devils who worship Satan. Hell bent on the population infiltrating West Coast. Let's go, time to blaze new routes. Occupy land, heart-induced food droughts, causing famine, forbidden fruits, mercury and salmon. He who controls the food, controls the masses. Fascists wanna smash us up and FEMA camps and feed us rations. RFID, mark of the beast on top of your bone. You need the terrorists, they dropping bombs through drones right on top of your home.
Stage Fright Express. Here we go. Welcome to the Hip Hop Show with Jimmy Diamond and everybody else in this room.
Yeah.
Man, this is full effect. We're going to start it out with the Red Alert video with Sixta. You ready to play that? No. I guess not.
I'm not ready for that.
This is going to be unprofessional. I'm going to do my best to not hate. And we're going to try to have no false teaching. So I got it right here. I read it. Can't memorize it. But I got it chopped up. And we do not support the writing of this. We pretty much all want cannabis legal. People are making different concessions. You know, man, I just came from the town hall. There's a lot of knowledge dropped there. The policymakers were in the room telling us why some of it's jacked up. They're going to let you know that the Teamsters is trying to control it all and do you in. So that's just how it's going to be. Let's play that video, okay?
We have to put it over there first, Jimmy. Hold up, Jimmy.
Who else do we have here today?
Oh yeah, we got
Introductions,
Sixta here with Kushites. We got Miss Kavur over here, Caroline.
Greener on the other side.
Greener on the other side.
Ezra Greener on the other side. Yes,
Red.
thank you.
Hello.
We got Hugo in here, just keeping us on point.
What's up?
Represent Secret Sesh and all the other good ones. Let's see. We're gonna talk about. We're going to try to get into the ban a little bit. We're going to talk about some of these citations. We've got a call-in number, 323-965-1600. So you want to throw in some ideas about what you want to hear on here. And
any signs of life out there? Any signs of life?
My phone is blowing up. I want to listen to this video. Okay, so this video tells, like, if I think about what speaks of the essence of what we're dealing with, I don't ever get no farther than thinking of this Red Alert video. There ain't nothing sugar-coated in it. It's the direct thing your brain wants to go to denial on at every thought. Whatever your excuse is, you're going to go to all of them right now. But at the end of the day, you need to know that cannabis is the way.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go with the video. Red Alert, Kushites.
Radiation from the Fukushima nuclear meltdown in Japan has crossed the ocean and has landed close to North America. The gift from Japan.
It keeps on giving.
manipulated. Man, they steady raising devils who worship Satan. Hell bent on the population infiltrating West Coast. Let's go, time to blaze new routes. Occupy land, heart-induced food droughts, causing famine, forbidden fruits, mercury and salmon. He who controls the food, controls the masses. Fascists wanna smash us up in FEMA camps and feed us rations. RFID, why could a beast on top of your bone? Hitting the terrorists, they dropping bombs through drones right on top of your home. NDAA, you gone. It's a red alert, a 911 emergency. We do this for the planet. Forget the currency, a red alert, a 911 emergency. We need hemp seeds to change the world's frequency. A red alert, a 911 emergency. We do this for the globe. Forget the currency, a red alert, a 911 emergency. Does your head hurt? Your flesh burn 30 degrees.
Wake up, time to raise your conscience. Government trying to fill your brain with nonsense. Don't believe everything you read. They use TV just to plant the seed. What they want you to buy, want you to try. Make sure you cry when they want you to cry. They quick to televise bombs in Boston, but they won't tell you about how Keisha died an orphan. Church raised funds to provide an offering. Still wasn't enough to buy your coffin. Gang violence, it makes the news. So you look at minorities with hateful views, not knowing that your kids ain't safe in school. Cause Fukushima clouds still rain on your food. MCs can provide the cure. Fuck the feds, ain't listening to your lies no more.
It's a red alert, a 911 emergency. We do this for the planet. Forget the currency, a red alert, a 911 emergency. We need hemp seeds to change the world's frequency. A red alert, a 911 emergency. We do this for the globe. Forget the currency, a red alert, a 911 emergency. Does your head hurt? Your flesh burn 30 degrees. Hip-hop won't stop spitting, so listen, cause we exposing them. Who's that? Tepco X, I'm British Petroleum. Gulf of Mexico spill, homie, we ain't forgot that. Crony capitalists pray every day that we don't cross paths. I'm a major threat to the establishment, cause I'm something like a Jesuit to the Vatican, equipped with esoteric clandestine knowledge. Just by activating DNA genes, no need to attend college. Made amends with the Father, now no man can stop me. Trekking through these Roman lands like Anunnaki. Heathens breathing, trying to knock me, them don't get the best of him. He defiles giants, it's the return of the Nephilim. No rebuke and truth, y'all peeps is who we riding with. Chemtrails instead of hemp bills. Why the 99% is hella sick? We need an exodus. It's a red alert, a 911 emergency. We do this for the planet. Forget the currency, a red alert, a 911 emergency. We need hemp seeds to change the world's frequency. A red alert, a 911 emergency. We do this for the globe. Forget the currency, a red alert, a 911 emergency. Does your head hurt? Your flesh burn 30 degrees. No, we don't need no CIA, DHS, Guantanamo Bay. Occupy your mind and freedom can stay. Babylon is falling and no one safe. Hey, hey, no one safe.
Willie, Calderon, the mastermind.
That is vicious. Tell me you don't care. Please tell me you're indifferent. Please, please, please tell me you're indifferent. See.
Yes, sir.
Introduce these people onto the world. Why you made that video, why you had to make it.
Like it says in the hook. No problem. Like it says in the hook, we do this for the planet, not for the currency. We need hemp seeds to change the world's frequencies, you know, to raise the vibrational frequencies so that we can heal each other. That's what we're here to do in the third dimension, is to heal. That's what we volunteered to be here on Earth for. If you didn't know, you volunteered to be here, to be a healer, to heal yourself and others concurrently. So cannabis, hemp, you know, happens to offer the #1 food, fuel, fiber. Basically, it'll eradicate, you know, many petrochemicals and many poisons that are destroying our earth. So, you know, we took this song and it's an ode to humanity.
It's an anthem.
It's a clarion call for people to wake up, to the truth and implement the solution, which, you know, hemp and cannabis happens to be a major solution in this peaceful, conscious, spiritual revolution which we're currently in. We don't need a revolution, people. We are in one of love. So that's all we need. That's all we are. That will conquer and heal all. So that's why we did Red Alerts, just to, you know, create awareness. Awareness expands consciousness. Consciousness is ever expansive and doesn't contract. So, you know, there's no stopping an idea whose time has come, and that's what hemp and cannabis represents.
Tell me something. Why can we not make concessions on Prop 64?
I mean, it's a big money grab, you know. Cannabis and herb is for the healing of nations. It's not to line your pockets and become rich, and to liberate humanity. That's what it's for. So it's a big money grab, you know. The big wigs, aristocrats, highbrows, whatever you want to call them, the elitists are, you know, the same people that were campaigning against, you know, that these prohibitionists, you know, are now trying to side with us. They're trying to be cool. They're trying to be down with us, you know. But you know, there's provisions in there that are going to be jacked up. It's going to mess up the medical. I know a lot of people saying that it's not going to interfere with it, but
that's in Section 26,000.
When you're going to exclude the doctors that are allowed to give prescriptions, and, you know, that's just micromanagement, and so that they could manage as to who gets their licenses, and just not fair.
I got an easy question for you. One of the key things why you're in the very first speaker is because you're CCHI as much as everybody else should be, and I am. You've been here way longer than me. You've endured this nonsense, okay? You know the politics that the pioneers have, okay? These younger cats don't know that at all. Now, if we talk about a tax on marijuana, medical marijuana specifically, okay? None of the OGs are going to consent to that, period, okay? Now, if the only way we get progression at some point, I'm not even talking about on Prop 64, I'm talking about when we kill that one and we're dealing with something later, they're going to want a medical marijuana tax to solve some mystery that only this can do, okay? Where's the balance between the OG politics, okay? If Jack was here, he's gonna be like, okay? Yeah. Where's the balance to something like a tax on medical marijuana, even if it was 5%?
How can you justify it? It's a sin tax. How can you justify taxing sacrament, medicine? That's not righteous.
Find another source for that money.
Absolutely. Well, they don't need it.
But it's going to be a business, though. I mean, that's really it started off as a business, and I mean, you know, the medical aspect of it, you know, probably pushed it out of just people just want to get high or people just want to have fun.
One of the messages I preach to people is I redirect them at some point and remind them what is the most legal situation right this moment. Kind of like, okay, we got Dennis Perone and the crew got us the Prop 215 card, okay? So if they say all use is medical use, and the only thing we have legal, technically, whatever it is on paper, is medical marijuana, then I don't think any business should just get a priority and push medical anyway. That's like pushing somebody disabled out of the way because I can get to the line quicker.
There's a multi-part aspect to this because, you know, part of it is, you know, you talk about the holistic aspect of cannabis, and that's what started off people with, you know, medical claims and cancer and arthritis and glaucoma and, you know, nausea and all that. And because of that, it gave legitimacy to something that had been going on for generations, and, you know, everybody knew. You know, I look at it this way, you know, I used to work with law enforcement. I was a probation officer for 5 years. And so it's just kind of crazy because I see both sides of it, you know, and then I ended up later on in life selling cannabis to make money, you know, and I'm like, this is such a weird dichotomy that we live in. And I go, especially a place like LA, you know, I always challenge anyone to say, you name me one city on the planet Earth that didn't benefit from cannabis in every aspect, socially, culturally speaking, financially speaking, and it's always been a part, at least of this city. You know, when most people in the world think of LA, that's the first thing they think of: weed. Someone's smoking weed here in LA. So
was there a difference with you in law enforcement? Did you find that, you know,
hypocrisy,
recreational users and medical users? We had a patient who came in and he was the first person to show us the state medical card. You go to the Board of Health, you fill out the application, you get your rec, you take it back. And that's the best card you can get. They can't get rid of it. But he had a probation officer who told him he should get it. He had a severe disability. But his probation officer was, my point being is, the probation officer is the one who told him to get it. Did you ever give that advice? Or?
I came from the East Coast. I was a probation officer during the time.
Oh, in the East Coast.
In the late 90s, early 2000s, right after 9/11. Mm-hmm. And so, listen, there was a lot of hypocrisy in law enforcement. A lot of cops used to smoke weed, sitting there.
Right, East Coast is so different from West Coast even now.
We're sitting here and we're arresting people for marijuana.
In Denmark?
How they approach it in Denmark?
What's the rules out there for cannabis?
The rules out there is like this: you can have it on you, you cannot buy it, you cannot sell it, you can have as much as you want to on you. But we have this place called Christiania. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's like this small hippie-ish. It started in the 70s with a lot of hippies who wanted to have their own place because the police wanted to fuck everything up for them in every way. So there was a lot of gangs, a lot of things going on there, and they took this place and they said, "Yo, get out. We want our own place." And then they started this really free-minded place with no authorities, really, where they grew their own weed, sold their own weed, and just like made that thing pop up. And now you can go there, get your cannabis, and go home and smoke it. But it's known, the police know it, the government, everybody knows it, but no one does anything about it because it's like our society is built up of this place. All the youth, the old, everybody loves this place too much, so they can't do anything about it because they would start gang riots and everything in the streets.
That's one of those things.
Well,
like in
of
this
course,
country
cannabis
in general,
isn't going anywhere. It's never going to go anywhere. It's going to stay here, you know, forever, regardless.
Exactly.
It's just we're trying to not create a black market. That being the point, right? We're trying to get it out of the dark into the light.
You know, ended up using cannabis, and we all benefited from that. You understand what I'm saying? All our society benefited from that. So the idea that there's still people, even in this state, in this country, who are still pushing that old, tired, like, this is evil, this is going to destroy our society, we can't allow this to happen, and all this other.
So what are our solutions to combat that? Because that's the problem, is people say so many things, but we need solutions. Because I mean, that's why we have parties and events and
it sounds corny,
information.
But we need like a million smoker.
Information. Exactly.
We need like a stoner sit-in in Washington, D.C. Everybody got to sit down in front of the Washington Monument and light up a joint.
Well, they've done that. They've already done that. What are we doing in California? We're in California. We're not in Washington, D.C. You know, I'm a collective, you know, and it's hard. It's a small business, and it is a business. But, you know, as long as you keep in mind it's for the patients. That being I know a lot of other colleagues that are similar to our program.
There is still a serious propaganda.
Yeah, but that's why you have to do something about it. That's why we have an event, like our event tomorrow. It's all about information, all about all the different varieties of medicating. Because it's not just about, like you said, getting high. You know, this is about healing internally and externally.
It's also
so tomorrow will be an issue, a way for the people to gather, get information from professionals, other colleagues, other vendors, and know where they can get their medication properly.
And that's all.
That's what we're trying to.
We got a caller, and let's take the call.
I don't think anybody out there right now who's interested in medical cannabis or wants to be involved in medical cannabis can go out there and they can find whatever it is. There's still large segments of the population who still bought into that DARE, Just Say No program, and literally just sat there and said, anybody who smokes weed is evil and needs to be stamped out.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's why we're trying to change that, right?
We will do whatever it takes to stamp out this evil from our society.
All right, we're gonna take this call from the caller.
Oh, nice.
Hello, caller.
Hello, how's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, what's up, Robert? How you doing?
Good, bro. How's everybody doing?
Good, good. Thank you.
I want to congratulate all you guys on taking the time to do this for the community. Let everybody know how important this is.
Thank you.
I salute you, and thank you guys for doing all this.
Hey, talk to me a little bit about what's up with this Prop 64 that stands out to you that is the reason why it has to matter to those it's indifferent to, and why can't we make some concessions here and just take these 60 pages in?
Well, first of all, I feel it's very important for people to remember that we are a big community, but at the same time we are the little man, and our community needs to come together for something as important as this. It's great to see the community come together every weekend and sesh and have a good time, but it's also important that they come together for something very important as such as this.
All right. And man, I went to that town hall. Sometimes when I go to the functions where I'm not at a regular event and I get to use my brain power. Man, there's some real people in there that know a whole lot about this stuff, and it really just kills me when I turn around and go back to an event and somebody lets me say a whole mess of stuff, and then there's like, I just really don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, of course. There's that in the community as well, but
I'm
at the
just
same
a guy that
time,
likes weed.
Yeah, I agree as well. There's people out there that hear it but don't take it in, and unfortunately, they're not thinking about. I'm not sure if you guys are aware with what Stone Still is doing with Tuffy's fight.
No, go ahead and let us know. We
are sponsoring a little girl in New Jersey who suffers from epilepsy and has started using cannabis the last 2 years and has decreased her seizures by 95%. So when we heard this story, we started putting her hashtag on the back of our shirts to help create the awareness, and at the same time, every shirt that sells helps fund them. So, there's toughies all over the world, and I really support and I really admire the Rivera family for coming forward and putting their story out there to let other people know that they're not the only ones.
I met you guys at Stoner Rob's. Yeah. Congrats. I met you guys, man. I like what you're doing and putting it out there.
Yeah, we feel that I feel like it's a part of mine, not only as a father, but as a patient and as, now having a platform as, to speak from. I feel it's very important that everybody, acknowledges it and at least is aware of what's going on. Now, this little girl is able to live her life now, without all the pharmaceuticals. She's living life, she's smiling, she has feelings. She's not just, all on the meds.
What do her parents have to say to the people that say no matter what, kids shouldn't get access to cannabis, even for medical? What do her parents say about that?
Well, her parents, I speak to the father frequently, and it's sad to hear, that he would say, that's not my daughter when she's on the pharmaceuticals, when she's on those meds, that's not my daughter, that's just a person, a thing, because they're just so out of it. The little girl, didn't smile. She had a helmet on. She was seizuring at, let's say your cell phone would go off. She would seizure instantly. So, for them, it's, what, cannabis saved my daughter's life. So there's nothing that you could really tell them that, they can't prove you otherwise.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in, Rob.
No problem.
Let's get this established, though, that all cannabis use is medical, my people. There's no such thing as recreational.
I really stay away from the term getting high. I really stay away from that terminology. I use, more, let's medicate, let's get medicated, and now, I say let's get stoned still.
We don't get high, we get elevated.
Everybody has their terms, but I really just stay away from the getting high part. It's not that anymore.
We gotta switch up all the lexicon. Absolutely.
That's what Stone Still is here to do. Stone Still is here to artistically change the stereotype. Everything that we come out with is very thought thought out. You know, it has a message, and, you know, we're very fortunate to have people, you know, supporting and wanting to wear it and being walking billboards across the United States.
Yes, sir. Let's dispel, let's get rid of that word stoner. The true stoners are those that don't use cannabis. Cannabis helps decalcify the petrified pineal gland, which is also the seat of the soul and consciousness. So those that don't use cannabis have a more stoned third eye than I and I. So we're not stoners. They are.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in, Rob.
Thank you. Big shout out to Jimmy Diamond. Appreciate you guys. Everybody know that, you know, Stone still stands behind voting no on Prop 64. It's all about the people over the patients. Everybody have a blessed night.
You too. Bless. CCHI 2018.
Yeah, CCHI 2018. Let's get out there. You know, everybody listening tonight, you know, you all have a say so, and you all, you know, being part of this community have a little bit of, you know, a little job to do. You know, and I think if everybody does a little bit, I think it'll go a long way.
Do your part.
It all adds up.
Just do your part.
Yeah, just do your part. That's it. You know, we're not asking you to do everybody else's part.
I'm over trying to make them be me. I'm over all that. You know, I can get with the people that completely disagree with me now, and they learn from me and I learn from them because we're all wearing different shoes. You know,
yeah, exactly.
November,
we all have different hats. We all have different suits on. But at the same time, it all comes back to the cannabis community. So if we want this cannabis community to thrive in the right direction, it's very important that we come together for this no on Prop 64. Keep it out of their hands and keep it in our hands.
What do you say to the people that make excuses about throwing in a couple dollars in the hat?
What do I say it again?
What's your message to the people that say no to just throwing a couple dollars in the hat towards the cause?
What do I say to the people that say no?
Yeah, so the people that just won't even do a little bit of anything.
Oh, well, you know, I can't say what I would say to them, and, you know, I really stay away from negative energy, so, you know, it's up to us, you know, the ones that are doing something to just do what we can do, and if it means doing a little more and it's possible, I suggest that we do it, you know, and, you know, these are some of the people that are front line when it's giveaway time, but they're not front line when, you know, it's time to, you know, register to vote or you know, when it comes to these Los Angeles, you know, Board of Supervisor meetings, you know.
Damn. Let them know.
You know, well, you know, I'm strong about it. I feel a certain way about it, you know what I mean? So I'm glad you asked. And, you know, I feel strong about that. You know, I don't see that it's right that
I'll be at home crying,
front line for giveaways, but they can't be front line, you know, to sit down at a board meeting and know what's going on in their community and not even have the respect to listen to the people that are going to these board meetings and just, you know, that's why we go, you know, Jimmy Diamond, you know, that's why we go to Taco Sesh. That's why we, you know, we're putting stuff together, you know, so that people just leave a little bit educated because we don't want to just talk because it's really just going in one ear and out the other to majority.
Yeah.
So as long as we could get, you know, some type of pamphlet together, some type of little informative sheet of paper so they could leave home with it and they could look over it, you know, when they get the time, you know, hopefully that'll sink in and let them, you know that, oh, you know, this is important. You know what I mean? This does affect me.
Affects us all.
Because they're like, you know what? Well, there's always an alternative. You know, we could always just go back to black market. And you know, I'm not one to be like, oh, you know what?
I'm not trying to get robbed buying a pound.
I'm down to bust my ass today and then just kick back tomorrow. No, you know what I mean? It's every day.
Cannabis oil from
you
the black market.
One time in your
you
life.
can't get certified, lab tested meds from the black market, obviously.
You know, and that's how it is. It's like, oh, well, if they take it away, you know, we have alternatives. I know somebody that sells. And that's not the point. It's because there's patients out there that don't feel comfortable going to a neighborhood in the dark, or they don't feel comfortable going to these types of, you know, situations. They rather just go to a dispensary where it's legit, a delivery service that's legit, and not have to worry about any repercussions just getting their medicines, because medicines are medicine is medicine. You know, whether it's prescribed by a doctor or, you know, people do their own research and, you know, they have their own experiences with cannabis, and obviously they go back to the cannabis because it's helping them more than the pharmaceuticals.
That's what's up. Yeah, somebody mentioned something to me the other day about these sessions getting run into the ground. We're having too many of them. Now, Taco Sesh is dope, Wednesday, Riverside, and all that. Somebody mentioned how come at these sessions, these companies are pushing their retail model at a sesh? Aren't we getting past the overhead and all that? They said, how come it can't just be the wholesale unit for anything? And with this AUMA, there's a section in here that says you ain't giving away nothing, no promotion, nothing. Okay? So if you ain't giving away nothing, how are you going to sell booth to a vendor? So, the vendors need to think about cutting out the middleman at the event, because sooner or later all this stuff is going to die out from people being indifferent.
Well, I mean, some of that stuff's always going to get reworked
To me,
now ain't the time for reworking later on.
A lot of these
right now is
that's how a lot of these bills get started, though. A lot of these bills get started like this, and then 6 months later they go, okay, we're going to amend this part because we can't enforce it. How are we going to enforce cutting out free promotions?
Let's amend the one-page CCHI after it's in, instead of taking 60 pages, decoding it, and hoping that we don't get burned. Let's say no to the one that all we need to do is find a good reason no for it. We don't need to find 50 reasons for it.
Yeah, well, the one thing that I know that's going on is, they're pushing it as it's legalization. They're trying to say that Prop 64 is marijuana legalization. What they're not telling you is the terminology is in their favor.
Well, they have to make some concessions at some point. That's the thing I'm learning from going to some of their meetings. Is okay, this whole distribution model part of what is it, MRSA? They said tonight at the town hall that was an insistence upon whatever power the Teamsters have. So as far as I'm concerned, you got my opinion about the Teamsters right out the gate. You can find me. I'm real easy to find. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Robert, let me get off this phone because I want to get change the tone to get some good vibes with some music popping off here in a minute. I'm gonna get too worked up.
Okay, no worries.
Man,
I'll be sure to.
You're gonna come through next week, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's great to be part of the first show however I can. I'm out of town right now, so I really wish everybody the best. Have a safe night. And vote no on Prop 64, bro. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Jimmy Diamond. Keeping everybody aware, keeping everybody on top of game, and I appreciate everybody in the building tonight.
All right, right. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Bless.
Kev, what's between now? Do we do like a break or something? How does that work out to transition? Do we just go straight to the next person or what? Okay.
You can go to a break. You have a musical break. However you want to do it. However you want to do it.
Man, I want to hear some Smoke DeVille, but I didn't give him no music. Can you pull up YouTube?
Yeah.
Or SoundCloud, I mean? Man, just type in some Smoke DeVille, man. That's what I'm doing. Type up Smoke DeVille and whatever comes up. That's my boy there. Oh, we got a caller?
No, that's me.
Let me see. The stage fright's another thing, man. I'm telling you.
YouTube, brother? Is it on there? Or is it on SoundCloud?
No, you know what? Type in OG Rome say what on YouTube.
Yeah, he's got to do it now. Now he knows exactly what he wants.
Man. OG Rome say what? Smoke, you guys passed because you didn't have a YouTube that I know of. I play the shit out of SoundCloud though.
It's fine.
OG Rome say what?
You want to hear that?
Man, play that. We're gonna take a break and come back. We're gonna take a break and come back with Caroline. Ms. Kavur.
Yeah.
You ready? We're first.
Go ahead.
Are we gonna go elevate?
Yeah. Let's go. Road dog. Yeah. Say what, say what, say what? 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 Can't hear y'all niggas speak up. Can't hear y'all niggas speak up. Can't hear y'all niggas speak up. Say what, say what, say what? Say what, say what, say what? What's up, what's up, what's up? I got 3 things that I tell a bitch. Let's fuck, let's fuck, let's fuck. I got 3 things that I'm selling out. Hoes, cushion, hella flows. Strapped up like Velcro. I got 50 G's in an envelope. I'm like, huh. Whoa. These niggas just don't know. I got keys, niggas just don't know. I'm an MC, that's all they know. From the ill depth, feeling myself. Building my wealth, niggas still on the shelf. Money, bitches, guns, drugs. Call me if you want some. Cali, where I come from. Nigga, I be on one. What the fuck you thought it was? Bitch, I hit all the clubs, bitch. And I'm doing powder in the bathroom. And I'm selling bitches Molly's by the bathroom. DPGC rider gang, propane, octane. As for me, I'm hydroplane. I got my drink and I can't complain. Whoa, that's Cody Mac. Whoa, that's OG Ron. Whoa, shots of Patron. Whoa, we smoking zone. Say what, say what, say what? 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 Can't hear y'all, let's speak up. 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 Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from? Can't hear y'all, let's speak up. Can't hear y'all, let's speak up. Say what, say what, say what? Say what, say what, say what?
Say what, say what, say what? Say what, say what, say what? I'm from the wood, I stay up. Boy, I'm about my money, pay up. Say what, say what, say what? Say what, say what, say what? I'm on the block and I keep it hot and I'm getting Becky in the parking lot. Pull up, hop out, uppercut, knock out. Roll goals, we in this bitch and we dropping nothing but hostile. She love the dick, this I can tell. Tupac said skinny niggas throw the dick well. Oh well, bye-bye, smoking loud, Popeye. I'm in the gut and I don't give a fuck and I'm about to bust like a drive-by. Murder Charlie Manson, and I like my pussy bowl like it's getting cancer. I be at the spot, and I stay connected, and I'm well respected, I like to drink a whole lot. Say what, say what, say what? I'm the next one to blow up. It's both dogs and dog pound. Cock back and load up like that.
Say what, say what, say what? 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 Can't hear y'all, let's speak up. 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 Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from? Can't hear y'all, let's speak up. Can't hear y'all, let's speak up. Say what, say what, say what? Say what, say what, say what?
In a crowded room, you know who's the boss. I rock the cane, you pay the cost. We VIP, lanes need a show ID. Bottles popping from my boys, straight royalties. They road dogging, they dog pounding. I'm Danny Boy Promoting, got them all ballin'. Say what, homie, you know what's up. We stay connected, no need of front. Top to top, walk to walk, always smash incredible hoes. Make it clap, make it stack. Bitches love to show me rap. Bitches love to show me rap.
Bitches love to show me rap.
Bitches love to show me raps. Unlike you, I live my rap. I love big booties and I cannot lie, but no love for these hoes when they leave my ride. Having fun, doing what I do, so bitch don't go and kill my vibe. Bitch don't go and kill my vibe. Let the red carpet be your guide. OG Rome, Roscoe, Danny Boy, we kill the show.
Say what, say what, say what? 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 Can't hear y'all, let's speak up. 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 Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from? Can't hear y'all, let's speak up. Can't hear y'all, let's speak up. Say what, say what, say what? Say what, say what, say what?
Okay, man, we back. OG Rome, that's what's up. We're gonna have Road Dogs edition, you know that. So, my next guest, Caroline Cavour.
What up?
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Would you like to introduce yourself? Why you're in LA? And talk to us about your music.
Well, my name is Cavour. I'm from Denmark. I'm a Danish rapper. I just came here to do rap music. I've always loved rap music, always will love rap music. So I just moved here 3 weeks ago, and I want to do rap music forever.
You're going to school to
yeah.
perfect your craft right now?
A songwriting school in Burbank called the Songwriting School of Los Angeles. Very original. Yeah, with Rob Seals. Shout out to him. He's a dope guy. Yeah.
And talk to me about your music. Tell me the why part of it.
The why part of it. Well,
why do you have to?
Why I have to? I think it's like all songwriters have to. If as an artist, you always have to find a way. As a human being, I mean, some does it with weed, some does it with something else, some does it with a third thing. But as a human being, you always have to get your feelings out there in some way. And I think for me, it was just I've always been like I fell in love with Eminem when I was 10 years old, and then I have a big brother, and I wanted to be really cool in front of all the guys, all the boys when I was like 11. So I stole my brother's Eminem CD, and then I went there and was like, hell yeah!
Eminem, huh?
And it was lit. It was cool. But yeah, I think it's just you just have to put your feelings out there. And for some people, you do it with boxing or you do it with something else, and I just like to write, and I just like rap music.
With music, with me, I get in trouble because people ask me stuff about lyrics. I don't listen to no lyrics from nobody. I go with the vibe on the beat.
Yeah.
So whenever I hear music from another language, it's really irrelevant as far as what they're saying because I know what they're saying. Just like you know what an animal's barking at you to go do or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's there. It's
yeah.
Like it's like in tongues or whatever. Like the spirit.
Exactly.
So,
but that's what I like with.
I played your SoundCloud endlessly.
Oh, thanks. That means a lot. But that's what I really like about music, especially like because a lot of my friends have been like, "Yo, dude, you're rapping Danish." Like,
show us what you got.
But yeah, of course.
What you want to do first?
Well, there was only one working. I heard, and we do not have so much time. I was told, so I think I'll just do the one in English.
Okay.
Yeah. You want me to stand up there? Yeah. But I just wrote it today, so I'm gonna read some lyrics. But yeah. Yo. Is this one on?
Can we get the SoundCloud going? For another one?
It's on? That's on. I got a gun and roses, so I'm all about whatever. Skating fast, dinner in a minute, babe. Past, take me to the freeway. Take me to the freeway. Yeah. Nice gold chain, nice gold keys. Smile, smile, baby boy, got the gold C's. For an hour, if you sit tight, if you keep it bad, if you treat them right. I like the black wavers, you love the right eyes. I love the crazy words, you love the white lies. I love the girls' legs, you love the white lines. You hate the bright days, I love the neon lights. I hate to build the walls, he loved to hide behind them. His mind was only on the future, I was right behind him. I paid the picture, you ripped it apart. You sprayed it on your wall, you pressed it over, called it art. You were right in the park stars with your black souls. Got so many things fragile for you to hold. Skating fast through the past, waiting, crash, sailing, cast. I'll ride you in a minute, babe. Okay. What fly away on your gold grill forever. I've got a gun and roses, so I'm all about whatever. Yeah. Fuck your gold chain, fuck your gold keys. Look, baby boy, I've got them gold seeds. for forever. Now ain't that right? You tried to do it bad, said that wasn't right. He loved the red waves, I loved the wide eyes. He said the crazy words, I took the white lies. He hate the color ways, I hate the white lines. I love the bright days, he hate the neon lights. You tried to leave it, he wasn't stunned to see. My mind was in the past while I was running over me. I'm walking up the pink stars with the black souls. You got so many things, but this fragile for me to hold. Say all the sound the same game, same lights every night. Hide behind bars, cars, fast light, playing days right. Just tea, don't you see? There was no cartoon in the picture but you and me.
Will load up? You say one will load up? No. How do we get this song right here? I'm playing. This is my favorite one. How do we get? You got an audio jack over there for the wall and all that? Ah, no aux cord, anybody?
I can do it without the beat, but I don't know if you want that.
This song is bad.
Isn't it?
There we go.
Is it possible? Du var slet ikke den, som jeg troede. Du ødelagde mit hjerte og fuckede mit hoved. Så fuck dig. Jeg faldt for dig, mens du faldt for en anden. Og du faldt for hende, mens jeg faldt for hinanden. Så fuck dig. Rød læber, smad Tines tankegang. Rød King, så et bad i en flammedam. For mange tømte flasker, for mange tømte tasker. For mange dumme dasker, for mange slag på kasser. Dit liv opsummeret på 4 linjer. Altså ikke dem du tager, nej det her handler om dit liv for. Du var min bedste ven, du var mit et og alt. Og nu er du blæst igen, fucked up, pænt fortalt. Og jeg fortalte det så fucking mange gange. Sagde igen og igen, at penge ikke ville blive det samme. For du havde hørt sange, set masser af film omkring hvor vild en hverdag man kunne få, hvis man brugte hverdag på at plukke penge for træer, hvor de store sædler kunne hænge. Fuck om jeg så endte i den sorte særligt. Kan ikke bytte op at det du fik fra de slæng. For pæne ting er stadig flotte, hvis de køber for grimme penge. Yeah. Den som jeg tror, du ødelagde mit hjerte og fuckede mit hoved. Så fuck dig. Jeg faldt for dig, mens du faldt for hinanden. Og du faldt for hende, mens jeg faldt for hinanden. Så fuck dig. Du siger du har det godt, aldrig haft det bedre. Møder nye mennesker og ser helt nye steder. Men er stederne så flotte, at du aldrig vil hjem? Er det virkelig det værd? Hvad får du egentlig igen? Jeg siger ikke du skal stoppe, jeg siger ikke at du skal fuck af. Jeg siger bare du skal tænke dig om og tænke tilbage på det. Vi to var sammen og mand. Vi er stadig sammen, vores sjæl er bare i spillet fra hinanden. Nej, det er ikke kun udelukkende dig. Jeg ved godt det fucked op, da jeg rejste min vej. Men er 1000 kroner sedler seriøst din erstatning? En hverdag med streger og en forstællet smadret fatning. Du baskede ud over alle planer, baner. Se frem i livet med baner, damer, dumme vaner, klaner, der ligger alt bag sig. Inklusiv mig, og det er stadigvæk så pisse fedt at være så fucking sej. Det er vers, men jeg tør ikke tænke mig frem. Jeg er kæres. For når man snakker så godt, så slutter det skidt. Pænt dreng, jo to ville være lidt beskidt. Blev alt for snavset til at tage, så det blev en skrøne, hvad der egentlig skete. Hvad jeg ved er bare det fucked up det hele. Savner mit bedste ven. Mest alt fordi jeg ved, jeg aldrig får ham igen. Oh yeah, sig mig hvad er det her? Oh yeah, sig mig hvad er det der sker? Oh yeah, så hvor du hen? Jeg var min ven, kom nu hjem. Oh yeah, sig mig hvem er det her? Oh yeah, sig mig hvad er det der sker? Oh yeah, så hvor du hen? Jeg var min ven, kom nu hjem. Du ødelagde min fucket. Så fuck dig. Jeg faldt for dig, og du faldt for hende. Så fuck dig. Du var slet ikke den som jeg troede. Du ødelagde mit hjerte og fuckede mit hoved. Så fuck dig. Og jeg faldt for dig, mens du faldt for hinanden. Og du faldt for hende, mens jeg faldt for hinanden. Så fuck dig.
Thank you.
Man. So fuck.
to you. Thank you. How are we doing on time, Kev, for the whole show left? All right, 10 minutes left? Okay. Let's see here. We got... Man, thank you.
Thank you. That was fun.
We gotta let him move the stuff around.
I'm sorry about fucking it up in the first one. But.
Or
Let's talk about something nice, man. Let's talk about something fun. What's the favorite strain? What's the best strain you smoked this week?
Man, my favorite is always Paris OG.
Paris OG?
Always.
What's you, man? What's your favorite?
Moses OG.
Moses
Props
OG?
to the homies from Top Shelf Extracts. Got third place at the High Times Cup for 99% CBD isolate.
That's what's up.
So Moses OG.
What about
it
you
is.
over here? What are they puffing over there? Do they have favorite strains over there, or is it just whatever?
Nah, we just have whatever. We're growing our own gardens, I would say. Yeah.
Whatever we can get our hands on.
We're gonna
What about you? What's your favorite strain?
Oh, I can't have a favorite. That'd be wrong. You can't have a
What's your
favorite.
favorite this week? What was the best one you smoked this week?
Oh, Glucci. That's what we lab tested at 27% THC, bomb, high CBD.
Desiree, introduce yourself and your company over
Well, my
there.
name's Desiree. I own Greener on the Other Side. You can
Thank
catch
you,
us
Miss Caroline.
on
Thank you.
greenerontheotherside.net. We're a medical marijuana collective. We've been established since 2011, female-owned and operated. Yeah, exactly. Gotta represent. But also, too, we're very patient-driven. We're going to have an event tomorrow for that, education, information to the patients about alternatives, not just smoking. It's not just about smoking, it's about medicating, like you said, so there's a bunch of alternatives for that.
Every time I
And
see
we're
the
trying-
massage chair at the booth, I see everybody plexing up over it.
Exactly.
No.
Tomorrow, come on, we're gonna have
I'm just glad I don't
medicated
have to go and
massages.
get butt naked, you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
and you can catch all of our products that are there at the party. You can catch them online. We're starting to do a whole online segment so that way you can catch them anywhere you're at. Hopefully, we're trying to get there, but we are in the San Gabriel Valley predominantly. We can deliver to LA as well, but we just want to. Every product that's available at our herbal healing party will be available to you, so you can get it again. It's not like like you've talked about other events where it's just about making that dollar that day. This is more about long-term medicating. Like we'll be here to help you. We're here.
I noticed when at some point when we talked, you said the word dose came out of your mouth. That's one of the things that I always
Proper
make stuff up to
dosaging, yeah.
make stuff harder for no reason. That's how they get to them elaborate blunts. They'd be like, how do I make this harder? So.
Yeah.
A dose. What's your definition of what a dose is for an individual?
Well, see, that's where I was telling you our service. We have like a concierge, like a little consultation service, because we need to know each individual person is different. Okay, like somebody like myself, Kiki, we habitually smoke. So something like that, it's very difficult to say, oh, it laid us out. But it does what it does need to do. For instance, it's before bed. I need to help it for sleep before bed. But during the day, we need a sativa to last all day. You can't be all peppy trying to be all couch lock. It's just not going to happen.
I need to medicate before I medicate.
Yeah, exactly. It's an all-day process. In the morning, I do it before I work out. And I know a lot of people before they work out who need to medicate because it helps with the stressfulness of it afterwards. I'm not as sore necessarily, and that's, again, why we're trying to do the total body care. That's what I didn't want to call it a spa party because I want men to come. You know what I mean? But it is about body care.
What do you say to the people that are hesitant about getting, like, some people have never had a massage before?
Of course,
okay?
yes.
So they're definitely not going to be the first one to go jump into an event in front of everybody.
Yeah,
now,
but this is just a neck and shoulders. Think about it. They do it at the mall. They do it at the mall now.
Massage has been around for thousands of years, man.
Exactly.
That was the original therapy back in the day. People used to massage each other for therapy.
What do you say to the people that are uncomfortable to just go ahead and jump in there just first?
Well, that's why, see, an event like this is easier. You don't have to just jump right in. You can see other people. You can talk to people about it before you even do it, so they explain the process. You're talking about a physical massage therapist who can explain to you the healing properties of massage. You're talking about professionals, not just anybody, on the street. So they get to explain to you. There's an array of different massage oils that I carry. We have the most success with Soothing Soothes. It's all coconut oil with THC, CBD. It's the best product. It's an inexpensive product, and it's versatile. You can eat it, cook with it.
Keep forgetting my thought. In your flyer, the thing about you can come and talk to doctors and lawyers and I forgot what else I'm saying.
All kinds of professionals, lawyers,
Tell us
doctors.
the why part of that and why people need to go go ask somebody something?
For education. You need to know, again, like you said, people are hesitant to try things because they don't know. They have no idea. They need to be educated on the product that they're using, something they're ingesting. Just like anything, you have nutrition facts, you have, the information of, calories, things like that. I'm trying to bring in the same concept, but with THC products and CBD. So not just your normal gummy bears kind of deal. We're talking about like Whoopi and Maya. We're going to have those products there available. They're vitamin enriched for women, for menstrual cramps and, anxiety, stress.
I saw some tampons
everyday
somewhere.
stuff.
Somebody had a picture of somewhere. I was
What?
I don't like stuff like that. I'm like
Suppositories
a
are very
person.
successful with THC. So again, people don't even know that that's an option. They need to know that it's an option. They need to know what's out there. And in a party like this, it's not like you're just jumping right in. There's other people there. It's very casual. It's more. It has a woman's touch. I'm not gonna lie.
Where
That
is it
helps
at?
to
It's
be
in
more
downtown-
comfortable.
It's in downtown LA or
It's
what?
in on Olympic Boulevard, 3549 East Olympic Boulevard in Los Angeles. It's a really nice venue. It's cannabis friendly, obviously, because there will be medicating there, but the predominant
what
focus
time we
is
show
on
up?
body care. 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
To 8 p.m. Try to give it like
So
a
it
nice
is a 420
daytime
sesh
effect.
somewhere.
It is. Well, it's more information and body care, okay? Because I'm telling you, people have aches, pains. Like, this is real pain management.
No, that's for real. That was one of the first things that blew my mind was when someone gave me.
I want to. Let's go to the last
Alcohol,
one.
right? Yeah, and it's alcohol based.
And it's the first time I ever tried it. And someone literally was
I
like,
want to thank everybody for being here.
Thank
Running out
you.
of time a little bit. To anybody that feels like I'm hate on or any of that, just check this out. The only reason I fuck with any of you is because I look for the me in you, and almost like somebody from the future coming back to the past to put you up on all the bullshits, I can't leave myself hanging.
But
all right?
THC is all
Now,
about caring and
I don't
sharing,
get
so we're
paid
all
to do
good.
this, so don't expect me to be professional. You know what I'm saying? But if you want this next episode to continue, we're going to pass the hat around at the event. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to this last song. It's the CCH. I got a song, whether you knew it or not. You didn't know it because I didn't know it. It's a cold world, Jack. Yeah. See, let us know.
Representatives from both parties in Washington are staking a united front against federal raids of medical marijuana facilities and patients. The group is sponsoring a bill that would prohibit federal arrests of patients using cannabis in accordance with state laws. Sam Farr, Democratic representative from California, said, "Let's not bust these people who are using medical marijuana for medical purposes in their state."
Yo, you hear that?
It's a cold world we're living in. I'm sick and tired of the suffering, being judged by the government. Wake up, it's time to speak out because the way my people living ain't right. It's a cold world we're living in. I'm sick and tired of the suffering, being judged by the government. Wake up, it's time to speak out because the way my people living ain't right. It's a cold world.
Self-sovereignty is a right. You better honor time to unite and fight now, and not tomorrow. Time is borrowed. Stop living sorrow like that line upside your demons follow. Hedonistic models infiltrating airways. How can you free your folks when they don't even know that they're slaves? My sister Harriet, ascend and transcend. You ain't dead or buried yet. Is you married yet to the bride and chariots? Pick up your own sword and carry it. Seek the shaman walking in the moccasins through every set. Breaking shackles, digging tunnels, and shaking scandals. Remain humble while Rome crumbles. Sitting back and smoking humble in Babylon's concrete jungles. Flip the script, building pantheons. With my God body, Yahweh spit the truth like prophets.
It's a cold world we're living in. I'm sick and tired of the suffering, being judged by the government. Wake up, it's time to speak out because the way my people living ain't right. It's a cold world we're living in. I'm sick and tired of the suffering, being judged by the government. Wake up, it's time to speak out because the way my people living ain't right. It's a cold world.
First came the seed, then came weed. Third came the cultivation, then came green. Blurred over segregation, man can't see. And worse came the hibernation, then came greed. Yeah, I know you to learn your shit empirically, but typically you wouldn't open up your third eye to learn it spiritually and mentally.